If you've paid any attention to the Flyers front office the past few years and who they mention as prospects to get excited about, they mention the obvious guys like Matvei Michkov, Jet Luchenko, Oliver Bonk, and all the other guys you'd expect. But there's another player in those same refrains, defenseman Hunter McDonald. Drafted in the 6th round of 2022, McDonald is a 6'4" physical defenseman who's playing in his first full pro season with the Flyers organization. Never a guy with high offensive totals, fans have taken note of the organization repeatedly pumping the kid's tires and have started to wonder if he's the natural successor to Rasmus Ristolainen when he either gets traded or his contract runs out. After all, we've heard the organization's worry of running out a defense core that doesn't have some big guys on the back end. McDonald played 17 games for the Phantoms at the end of the last year, 11 in the regular season and 6 in the playoffs, after his final season at Northeastern ended. We're almost all the way through his first full AHL season, so it's a good time to check in with how he's done. Before I get into some game footage and break down his game, Maddie Campbell of Broad Street Hockey and PHLY follows the Phantoms much closer than I do, and if you caught any of her coverage this year, which you should, you'd know that it's been an up and down season for Hunter so far. McDonald has dealt with penalty issues, as you can see with his 85 PIMs being second on the team and first among defensemen on the team. He's also dealt with some defensive struggles early in the season, physical wear and tear of the long season, and on the bright side, he has an offensive element to his game that was kind of unforeseen. 2 final things before we move into clips. 1, I linked some of Maddie's work down in the description of this video. She's been tracking Microstats for the Phantoms this season, which may be of interest to some of y'all. Along with that, I've linked her article talking about the how and why of those stats. And number 2, if you haven't already, please take a second and subscribe to the Broad Street Hockey YouTube channel that you're currently watching. The subscribers do matter significantly to us. The people you hear and read and see from Broad Street Hockey are the people who run the site. All of the money we generate goes towards running our operations, throwing the contributors some pocket money, and it helps us put on events like the Festivus and draft parties, and it lets us keep doing awesome stuff for all of you. It doesn't go towards a big faceless media company. Thanks. On to the clips. So in this first set of clips, we're going to watch some of the bad defensive decisions he's made in the games that I've watched. So here Toronto is going to rim the puck from high to low. There is McDonald, I paused it, number 19 in front of the goal. What I want you to watch here is he's going to go after the puck carrier, and then he's just going to kind of shadow him the entire time on this play. So I'm going to resume it. There he's going after the puck carrier, and he's going to go around the net and come out on the other side. He's still following this guy all the way to the point, and then he just kind of lazily drifts back into the play while a goal is scored. Didn't challenge the shooter and didn't dip down to cover the guy back in front, so not a great choice there. On this next one, it's off the opening faceoff, so his partner shoots it into the neutral zone, and watch, I'll pause it here. There's McDonald, and his eyes are solely on the puck carrier. He's not even looking at number 28 on Hershey that's right behind him. There he drifts over, 28's all alone in front. Luckily, he doesn't get the rebound. And then here, I'm going to stop it again. There's McDonald, gets the puck here, immediately turned over. So 2 not great sequences, or 2 not great plays to start the game for McDonald there. Here is later in that same game against Hershey, so I'll pause it here. There's McDonald, number 19, and the puck carrier along the far wall. He's going to rim it around. There he rims it around. McDonald's going to go over along the boards and challenge. There he bodies a man. He's trying to dig it out. And then watch, he just kind of drifts into no man's land, doesn't challenge anyone at the front, doesn't really kind of do anything helpful on that play. And then the final clip of note, off the face-off here, I'm going to pause it. There's McDonald right there in front alone. He's got number 10 on Toronto with him. As the puck carrier comes in, he goes down to try and block a shot, bodies number 10 in front, and just pushes him into the net while a goal is scored. So, I know that he's battling for position, but kind of pushed a guy right on top of his goalie to not really help. Didn't turn around at all to try and block the shot or anything like that. So, a couple bad reads to start. In these next 3 clips, I noticed a weird quirk of his where he's sometimes slow to switch his stick over from blocking a pass to trying to block a shot. And so I'll show you what that means. So here, Toronto's going to enter the zone, and I'll pause it right there. There's McDonald highlighted. Now watch as number 11 here for Toronto comes in. McDonald's going to keep his stick as if he's defending a cross-ice pass. So I'll play it a little bit and look right there. So he's still defending a cross-ice pass rather than turning his stick over to defend or try and poke the puck away. So I'll play it through. And he was just late there switching it over. By the time that he switched it over, the player was already in a windup. And if I remember correctly, I think that went off the post. So just kind of a strange thing I noticed. For this next one, it's going to be a similar kind of thing. Rockford is leading a rush up ice. I'll pause it right there. McDonald is skating backwards. And so the puck, you could see, is about to be passed over to this guy on the far wall. And McDonald's going to defend him. But again, he's kind of slow to swing his stick around to defend a shot or a pass around the back of the net. So let me play it. Here he's just lazily swinging his stick around. I think he finally does get it around by the time the shot is off, and maybe he deflects it. But again, it's something I noticed more than once. Here's our last one. We're going to see that this player here is about to receive a pass, and he's going to lead a rush along the near wall into the offensive zone, and McDonald's going to defend him. So let me just play that through. So there he goes around one check, and there's McDonald. Again, this kind of just struck me as not being aware and not reacting quick enough. McDonald is going to keep his stick forward like this and try and take away, I guess, a pass to the middle of the ice, but there's no one over there for him to pass to. And not only that, there's two guys more towards the center of the ice that if this guy's going to pass it, they'll be there to defend it. So the angle's going to change really quick, and he's slow to get his stick over, and Nate Danielson, actually, he's going to score a goal. And if we watch on the replay, here we go. Here's McDonald. Again, he's just kind of still defending to the middle of the ice, and by the time he swings his stick around, the shot is pretty much already off. Here's another behind the goal look. Slow to bring it around, and it's a weak goal, but again, I think it just could have been defended better. This next series of clips is something that he struggled with definitely at the beginning of the year, and that is turning the puck over when being pressured and just not making the best decisions. So in this first one here, McDonald's going to defend this guy right here. There he is, paused right at the blue line. And let me roll this through. Right there, you could see he is looking across the ice to see if he should rim the puck all the way around. But you can't see it, but there is a player here coming into the zone all alone. So he gets the puck and then sends a backhand pass blindly behind him. Unfortunately for him, Springfield has a guy right behind him. It goes to the guy in the slot he was worried about, and his goalie does bail him out. But under pressure there, blind backhand pass, not a great decision. Here's another one. Wilkes-Barre's entering the zone. There's McDonald. The puck gets rimmed down low. McDonald, blind backhand pass to no one. Ends up in the slot. A guy all alone. Luckily, again, the goalie does bail him out. But two blind backhand passes that end up in chances against. This next one is pretty rough. There, Hershey Bear blows a tire. The puck is going to squirt out. And there's McDonald. He just picks up the puck, and then he waits too long to make a decision. Turns it over. Luckily, Belpedio, number 7, does try to get it out. Unfortunately, they don't get it out, but both teams go for a change. So, okay, here's McDonald. Gets the puck behind the net. Settles. Lets the play form. Deep breath. You can forget about the turnover you just made. And then he passes it out and immediately turns it over. Terrible turnover. Scramble in front. It's a goal against. McDonald just standing in the crease. Doesn't block it. Doesn't body anyone. Really bad sequence of events. Unfortunately, there's no good replay to see like what he was looking at when he passed that puck out. But here we could see clearly there were two guys, 12 and then whatever number this guy is over here. 12 gets the puck, shoots it. McDonald turns around and just doesn't pick anyone up. Really bad sequence. Here's one more. It's the third period, protecting a 1-goal lead with only about 2.5 minutes to go. The puck is going to get sent into the zone, and I'm going to pause it there. There is McDonald, and watch. He has the time to get the puck and look both ways to see once he gets it, can he rim it or send it to someone further up the zone. So there he looks behind him, and then he kind of just makes like the weakest play imaginable. He tries to protect it, he turns it over, goes up to the point, it gets passed down low, and there is a scoring chance. Luckily, they don't give up a goal, but McDonald had plenty of time to make a decisive, better decision than that. And then finally, the last knocks on McDonald's game. Definitely one of the bigger things that he's been dealing with throughout the season, especially at the beginning of the season, is taking penalties. So right here is the first game of the Phantom season. Unfortunately, there's no good live footage of it, so we're just doing one with replays. There we see Denoye get a kind of a high hit from number 4 on Hartford, and there's McDonald, gives him a cross check in the back to stand up for his teammate. That's kind of what we expect of McDonald, so he's going to be physical, he's going to be rough, he's going to stand up for his teammates, and he's going to take some penalty minutes. Next up, we're going to see him here. He's going to get into it with number 71 there. He doesn't get called on that. You're going to see a ref at the bottom with his arm up. That's a delayed offsides. And boom, collision with 71 again, and he does get called this time. Gets into it with him, little roughing. I mean, that's what you're going to expect from Hunter. I mean, this is a penalty that kind of is what it is. The Phantoms are down by 3. Here we see a replay. Lays into him, gets thrown to his ass, goes after him again, punch, hit to the head. Here we see the ref who calls the penalty. He's fine with the initial hit, but once he throws that punch, yeah, that's going to get him a penalty. So, yeah, if that was happening in a tighter game in the last couple minutes of play, I would say, don't do that. But there's a little of what you expect from Hunter. Here we go again. There he is right there. And at first, when I saw this one right there, I thought it was a little soft, but I think I chalk it more up to Hunter just needs to learn what the line is, and I think he's definitely done better. I'll show you the stats right here. On the replay, he definitely does sort of turn this guy around, and the refs are going to look at that. They're going to see a big guy, a smaller guy, and him sort of getting whipped around like that, and they're going to call it. So that's a teaching moment for Hunter. But I have seen some signs of progression, so there's McDonald right there. There's going to be a shot on goal, and this guy right here for Utica is going to cross-check him, and McDonald is not going to take the bait, which is a good decision because it's 3-2, Lehigh Valley's up, and there's less than 3 minutes to go, so good on him. Here's another one with the ref looking right at him when this happens, so there's McDonald right there. He's going to cut back towards the net, battle for position with 51 there, take him down, and the ref doesn't call him for it. So that's what we're looking for, is progression, learning from your mistakes. Moving on to some of the more positive aspects of his game, we're going to look first at some of his offensive output. He's not necessarily a guy who we expected to get a lot of offense out of, especially when you look at his numbers at Northeastern. But the offensive part of his game has been a bit of a pleasant surprise this season. So in this first clip here, he's going to get the puck at the point. He gets it right there. He's got his head up, and he's going to make a really good no-look cross-ice pass to Oscar Eklund here, and it's going to be a secondary assist on the play. So let me roll that through. Really nice pass there. The puck bounces out front, and Gaucher nets it for a goal. Good pass from Hunter. Here comes another assist. The Penguins take a shot on goal. McDonald, before getting the puck, looks up ice to see if he's got a target. Makes a really decisive pass here to spring his teammate out of the zone. Going to drop it off for Gendron, and Gendron's going to take a nice shot. All started by McDonald, who you see coming in there for a high five. It was just a good heads-up play to get the puck out of the zone quick. Here in this next one, he sees an opportunity to join this offensive rush. The Phantoms get in the zone, and the puck gets bounced off the boards behind the goalie. McDonald stays with the play, so he dips down below the goal line. He's digging at the puck. It bounces out in front, and Rizzo pots it for a goal, so that's a primary assist. We get a much better look here on the replay. McDonald, he digs it out. I think he gets 2 shots on goal in this little sequence here, and it's been good to see him gain confidence and join the rush on plays like this. These next 2 are going to be goals. The puck here, it's going to come out to the point. Everyone is down low. It comes across to McDonald. He takes a shot, and it looks kind of like a fluky goal that the goalie should have had, but if we watch here on the replay, I'm pretty sure the puck does deflect off this defender's stick who comes out to defend him. So yeah, it probably did change direction, but it's still a goal. In this last one, it's the last couple seconds at the end of a power play. The puck gets in deep below the goal line, and everyone is pretty much focused on there. There's no one out in front of the slot. You can see the goalie's looking. And in comes McDonald. Richard hits him with a pass, so he's wide open. The 2 defenders slide over, but it's a little too late, and that's top corner. Nice goal for McDonald there. We get a couple replays here, and McDonald is just able to get that puck right off his stick. No hesitation. In these next clips, we're going to look at some more good offensive plays from him. Doesn't get any points on these, but they're worth looking at nonetheless. In this first one, Toronto's going to get the puck here and clear it from the zone. McDonald's there at center ice, aggressive stick, and dumps it back into the zone to let his forwards do some forechecking. Then right here, we're going to see him step in, kind of an aggressive poke pass to keep the zone time alive. I'm going to keep this sequence running. They're battling along the boards. The puck comes from low to high. McDonald thinks about activating there, second guesses it because Toronto's about to get the puck, and here comes another really good defensive play by him. Puck comes to center ice. He's trying to poke check it and just takes this guy down, takes the body down. It's just an extended sequence of a bunch of different things he did well, all on one shift. For this next one, same game. The Phantoms are going to recover the puck right here. Hunter joins the rush. He sees that it's an odd man rush. Here he is as the trailer. He's going to get the puck, and just a nice pass right into the slot. The guy streaked between the two defenders, and McDonald hit him with a nice pass for a chance right in the slot. This next one showcases his skill carrying the puck. He's also a pretty good skater. Here he's going to recover the puck behind the goal line. He's looking for an option, and he's just going to skate this thing entirely himself out of the defensive zone. He gets to the red line, toe drags a little bit to make sure he doesn't get an icing, and dumps it into the offensive zone. In this next one, he's going to catch a pop fly right here. You can notice that his teammates are a little bit gassed. They're looking to go for a change, and so he just decides to carry it in himself. Another example of him being more confident in his skating and his offensive abilities. This next one, there's only a few seconds left in the period. It gets sent around behind the goalie. Lexell picks it up there, and there's McDonald. Watch, he's going to really turn on the Jets here. There's 13 seconds left. He really hits his gallop here. Makes himself an option, but Lexell takes the shot and scores with 5 seconds left. It's good instincts by McDonald and good hustle to get up on that play. Not only does he make himself an option for Lexell to pass to, but it's also someone the goalie's going to have to think about as a backdoor option as well. Here on this last one, off the faceoff, it's going to come back to Belpedio, and then McDonald right there, he's going to sweep around, activate in the offensive zone, and make himself an option for a pass down low. So let's watch that. There he sweeps down. It doesn't end up getting to him, but now he's down there to help out with digging the puck out along the boards. And so nothing major there, but it's a good example of him thinking offensively. And then lastly, to wrap up offense, I notice he's got a skill for making nice bank passes to spring guys either on zone exits or zone entries. So let's look at this first one here. So here, before he gets the puck, he looks over and then banks it out to the neutral zone and springs a guy for not only a zone exit, but an immediate zone entry. I think that's Gendron there, but nice heads-up play and bank pass. Here's another one coming up. There's McDonald right there, and he's just going to poke past that to the far boards, banks it. Gendron picks it up. Immediate transition the other way, takes a shot on goal. So just a nice quick bank pass to start a transition going the other way. Here we've got another one. I'll circle him right there. He's going to get a puck across ice. He's going to look through the neutral zone. Just another nice little bank pass to hit his man in stride for a zone entry. Here we've got the last one. McDonald is going to get the puck here, skate it a little bit, and it's another bank pass to hit the guy in stride. Phantoms enter the zone, and they've got a really nice scoring chance in the slot there. So just a couple really good bank passes through the neutral zone that I noticed in transition. And then finally, I'm going to wrap things up with some defensive highlights. Here, Toronto's going to get the puck. They're going to skate it out of the zone, and there's McDonald right there. Just really nice backward skating, smooth skating, and then he uses his reach to keep the puck carrier to the perimeter, keeps him to the outside. As the play goes on, active stick there, retrieves the puck, and gets it out of the zone before going off for a change. Here comes another one. This Hershey Bear is going to skate into the zone. There's McDonald pressuring him with the stick. Again, using his reach to keep him to the perimeter. Nothing dangerous, just good use of his reach. For this next one here, Utica is going to get the puck right here. They're going to pass it up the boards and start a pretty quick transition through the neutral zone. There, I paused it. 24 here in the middle of the ice. He just got the puck, and this is McDonald here. Once I resume it, McDonald is going to skate backwards really well and close on this guy to keep him to the perimeter again. So let's watch that. There he's got an active stick. He's trying to swat the puck away. Seals him against the boards. Still a good defensive sequence. And then there's McDonald again. He's going to block a shot right here, get in the way. Really good sequence there for McDonald. On this play here, he's going to have to defend a one-on-one breakaway. The Rockford player gets the puck there. McDonald pesters him with a stick, and then he stays with the body. He sees he's got at least 2 guys behind him that can go retrieve it, so just a smart play there on a one-on-one breakaway. Here's another one late in that same game. The Phantoms are getting crushed, and the puck gets cleared for a breakaway. McDonald steps off the bench, swats the stick away, and luckily doesn't take a penalty, and then I'll keep this rolling. There he is again. He pressures this guy along the boards, battling for the puck. I'm going to keep it rolling again. He coughs it up there, but again, stays with the play. Bodies this guy right here, disrupts him. I'll keep the play rolling. And then he drifts up here to support Avon in this puck battle. It squirts out to him, and he's able to just skate it leisurely back behind the net, and he's able to get a zone exit. In this next one here, you'll see that's McDonald right there in front. He's dealing with 2 different guys down low. He's got his head on a swivel, looking left, looking right, and just good anticipation. He ties up these guys' stick, he's blocking some shots, and then the puck squirts free, and he's going to skate it out and draws a penalty right there as he's skating it through the neutral zone. I'll show you the replay here. McDonald, he skates it out of the zone, banks it off the wall, and this guy just takes him down. McDonald draws a penalty. Pretty obvious, pretty easy there for the refs. This next one is more good anticipation. It's a little bit blink and you'll miss it, so I'll pause it here. 17, Nemec for Utica. He's going to attempt a high-to-low pass here, and McDonald is going to break it up with a stick. So right there, good anticipation from McDonald, and he breaks up what could be a dangerous pass there. Here comes another one. Grand Rapids is coming into the zone. I'll pause it right there. That's McDonald. You can see that the puck has gotten behind his defensive partner. So McDonald's just going to slide over. He's going to swat the puck there. They do get it out of the zone. Grand Rapids, they try another entry right here. There's McDonald again with another disruption, just pokes the puck. Eventually the puck does come back into the zone, but there's McDonald again. Quick pass to Obels there, and just like that, they're transitioning the other way. So a couple small but really effective plays there by McDonald on that shift. Here comes another one against Grand Rapids. They're moving through the neutral zone. There's McDonald right there. He's going to back up his partner here again. Gathers the puck on his backhand, looks up, sees Wisdom spring in the zone. Really nice stretch pass in the offensive zone. There's some extended offensive zone time here. The puck goes down to Tuamala behind the goal line. And then look, there's McDonald again down below the goal line, jumping in for offense. So there's some standout plays from McDonald that I wanted to break down. So overall, it's been a bit of a mixed bag for McDonald in his first full pro season. But that's kind of what you expect from a guy who was drafted in the 6th round. For as much as the organization has talked him up prior to this season, it would have been shocking to see him go crazy in his first year up in Lehigh Valley. He turns 23 in May, and if it takes him another half season or even another full season in the AHL next year, it's not that crazy if a 6th round pick doesn't see the NHL until he's 24.